Nathan, please get the round of applause ready for a British singer-songwriter taking the music industry by storm. From posting covers to TikTok during COVID, how Teddy swims of him, to amassing nearly 23 million monthly listeners on Spotify. His breakout single, Stargazing, spent almost 50 weeks on the Billboard Hot 100 and hit over 1 billion, billion streams. If that wasn't enough, he was recently named in Time's 100 most influential people for 2025. He featured on Barack Obama's playlist and is supporting Ed Sheeran on his European tour, performing his sold-out show at Hordern Pavilion tonight. Please welcome to the show, Myles.
Is one of your biggest accomplishments so far making it onto Barack Obama's personal playlist?
Before that, can we record that and send that to my mum? That was the best intro I've ever had. Wow.
Everyone requested
gassing him up.
Nuts.
Everyone requested our interviews be sent to their mum. It's a real weird niche thing that we have.
That's my thing, though, Myles. I do intros and then I just sort of back up. They're going to give you questions.
Now.
He'll slowly
personality higher.
He will slowly back out of the studio. Although when you did yell 50 weeks, I think Myles took his headphones off because I think he may have burst an eardrum.
I think we'll shit ourselves a little bit.
That's nuts,
That
man.
is crazy. I had no idea, so that was news to me. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I had no idea.
Do you keep abreast of your own statistics, or have you got somebody in the team that does
someone in the team does it. Every now and then I'll be tagged in something on like Twitter or something, but it's not like something I keep like a crazy eye on. But that is 50 weeks is nuts.
50 weeks. Hey, can we talk about something that you were just telling us off air? So your team came in, we said hello to everybody, and you gave about 17 phones to somebody in your team. First of all, why do you have so many phones? And what's the issue with the alarms? You forget to turn your own alarms off?
Yeah, so because I'm always travelling and I've got to be up at weird times. Sometimes it'll be like 3 a.m. if I've got like an early morning show, or sometimes it has to be like, I don't know, like 4 p.m. if I need a nap before sound check or whatever, and I just forget to turn them off. So I'll find myself at random points in the day just hearing and it's like the most militant alarm you can get, and I was like, I would hate for it to go off on air.
Yeah, has it ever gone off when you've been performing? Have you ever taken your phone up on stage and it's gone off?
There has been a couple times that has happened, and it's really awkward, and I sort of got to like stroll off stage like as part of the set. And like, oh god,
I haven't heard this mix from Myles. It's an interesting one.
Back what were you saying him about Barack Obama? That's pretty cool.
Huge.
Yeah, that's wild, right? I remember finding out and just being in pure disbelief, but I was trying to think of all the circumstances Barack was listening to Stargazing. I was like, is it a jog? Is it like nighttime tea? Like when?
Has he made any contact with you? Like, has he said when he listens to it or anything?
It stopped there. But you know what? I'll take it.
Take that. That is such good bragging rights.
Is there anyone else's playlist you'd love to be on? Like, if you got the tap on the shoulder to say, hey, you're on this person's playlist with Stargazing or the new one or whatever, who, if you could pick now,
one person's playlist to be on.
Anybody's.
I don't know. I want to be on someone who hates my music just to like irritate them. Like every time it comes on, this guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'd find someone who really truly hates my music and just find a way to never leave their playlist.
on his hate playlist.
I think it was Liam Gallagher, and he got asked, it's like, what artist do you hate but you love their music? And he was like, Phil Collins. He's like, I just hate Phil Collins.
As a man, but he likes his music.
As a bloke, as a person, he's like, I hate that man, but he's like, he's got some bangers.
Mate, In the Air is a great track.
I can't stop watching Tarzan.
I mean, I don't want to say that, but is there someone that you feel like that? Or maybe you're not that into, and then you're just like, I love their music.
No, you know what?
You seem like a nice guy, though.
Yeah, do you know what it is? It's because I know most artists, like, I'm quite lucky, you know. I try to be me, and I don't have to like put on a persona, and I think I started that way, so I'm lucky that I can do that. But I know for a lot of artists, they have to like, when I've met them off, like sort of being offline, they're very different, and so I would never take anything to heart.
Yeah. Now, you're about to be touring with Ed as well for the European tour.
You hate Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, absolutely.
Music's great, but he's so...
What a dick. That man's got some songs.
He's got some songs.
Is he your Phil Collins?
No, he
Him
is...
and his fucking old phone. You got 17 of them.
No, he's like my ginger father I never met.
Have you guys hung out much? Like, are you guys good friends? How did that relationship start?
We actually met sort of like last year. We went down to a football game. game. Watched who was it? Was it Arsenal Ipswich? I want to say, and it was a good
Are you
game.
a Luton fan?
I'm an Arsenal fan, but born in Luton.
Oh, sorry
so
about that this morning.
Oh, stop it!
PSG.
I wanted to ignore this conversation completely.
I gassed you over the start, and now I'm just.
Are you gaslighting me?
Slowly bringing
Maybe
you
you're
down.
my Phil Collins.
The Jimmy Nath Show with them a podcast.
Does a great intro.
Great show.
Shit bloke.
Terrible bloke.
Terrible bloke. Great intros. Just where was Declan Rice? Where were those free kicks? Just went missing. Sorry.
So is that the first time you met at a football game?
Yeah,
or?
first time we met at a football game, and then after that, we hung out quite a lot more, and yeah, just hung out a lot, man. He's a great guy, awesome songs, awesome person as well. And yeah, just a real good sort of like mentor and person to give guidance.
And when did he ask you to go on tour with him?
He asked me, I was actually on another tour, so he was supporting a band called Imagine Dragons out in the US, and I remember being that like pure shock I was there in the first place. I was like, I should not be here, but sick.
Take it.
A bit like the Times 100 too. I was like, I'll wing this, baby. And then the Ginger Prince hailed me, and I was like, of course, I'll be there.
Cool.
So,
Is it true that Ed was the one that encouraged you to release My First Heartbreak?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was sort of like one of many people in my life that a lot of people behind the scenes and a lot of friends and family for the last 2 years. But I think there's something about speaking to someone you've looked up to for forever, saying, "Hey, this tune is really great," and he helped change my perspective from like this is a very personal thing that's just for me, all about me, to other people could really use the song, and other people could like truly be emotionally impacted by it, and sort of that shift in my brain was a real big influence on why I released it.
What were you doing before all the music went off on TikTok and everything? Did you have a job, or was it always music? Was music always your passion?
Music has always been my passion, but I definitely had a job.
What were you doing?
Yeah, so I've been playing music since I was like 10, 11 years old.
Sure.
In pubs, clubs, and all that terrible indie bands that hopefully no one ever finds. And all of that.
What are some of the names of the bands?
Oh, no way. I know your research skills, my friend. And then it got to sort of like the time where you choose to go to university or do you do music. And my mum was always like, hey, I'll support you whichever way you want to go. But, she was also like, it's not a bad thing to have a fallback plan. So I went to university, studied sociology, social policy, really loved it, enjoyed it, sort of excelled in it, then started my own business in operational and strategic management for medium to large enterprises.
Oh my God, that's like the opposite of what you do now.
Yeah. So it was just helping companies restructure and re-strategize and become better.
Wow.
And then after like 2-3 years of doing that, I found myself in a really privileged position of being like, oh, I'm kind of comfy at my age.
Yeah.
And it sort of helped me get to a point of being like, okay, I'm good at this thing, but am I passionate about it? And one thing that my mum always said is to distinguish as quickly as you can what you're good at and what you're passionate about.
Yeah.
Because you could do what you're good at forever and be, happy and content. But if you could do the thing that you're passionate about and make a living out of it, you'll be happy forever.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love that.
So then I sort of dropped it and made the switch and literally quit everything and then used my savings to get my music career started.
That's good. You're like Jimmy and myself, got degrees that you don't use.
I don't. There was no point in me. I was like, geez, I love being a civil engineer.
I couldn't believe it when he told me. I was like,
that.
a civil engineer.
And I tell you what's even better than that, a lawyer.
Oh, no way.
Waste of everybody's time. I would be the shittest lawyer. That's what I'd
You're
be
too
doing.
fun.
Yeah,
You're not straight
I
enough.
just don't pay attention.
I trust you.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. Very trustworthy shit lawyer.
Oh, Phil Collins there.
Hey, Myles, before we let you go, we want to do a new game. We're calling it What Was Your Last?
Oh my God, that's embarrassing.
What was your last? What was your last?
Please don't make me read this.
Jimmy, Nath, and Emma's. What was your
It's
last?
called What Was Your Last? And what we do is we get guests in and we get them to pick.
What was your last?
You like that? Am I
What was
that
your last?
It's audio guy, audio bones.
Yeah, where's Oh, he's
Yeah, he
actually
is.
he's British too.
He's British.
Prove British Bones bond with Myles. What do you want to say to him? You can say anything to him.
From Stainstown, bruv.
You're from Staines.
Also, he's not British. He just put that voice on.
You got
He is,
me.
he is, he is. Okay, what was your last? How it works is we let you pick from anything you want, and you've got to tell us what the last version of that is. Could be a text message, a photo, a voice note, a notes, whatever it is. So, what do you want to go with?
My last text message. Could I swear on
You
on
can
air?
swear.
Yeah,
It
whatever the
was-
fuck
yeah.
I want.
It was. I'm effing pissed off, G.
I'm effing pissed off, G.
Who are you pissed off at?
Was it
Arsenal this
Arsenal?
morning.
Yeah. Were you
Who did
texting
you
me?
send it to?
That's my videographer. He's right there. He's right there.
Oh, look, he's shaking his head.
He's so sad about
At
it.
5 a.m. 5 a.m. and I was like, we're going to do this. And gradually, it just got worse and worse.
So where were you guys in adjoining rooms or
you watch it
something?
this morning?
Or?
Yeah, watched it this
Yeah.
morning, got up. No, we're staying in the same place and we're just texting back and forth. And
Yeah.
it was hope and no hope and hope. And then the game ended and I was like, I'm just fucking pissed.
I'm a Chelsea fan, so I was getting behind PSG
It's
this
like,
morning.
all right, it was 8 p.m. and you've had a beer and you're in London, but when you're 5 a.m., do you know what I mean? Jet lagged and like sleep in your eye watching your team get battered, it's not a good feeling.
Miles Smith, thank you for coming in, buddy.
You've always got the Premier League. No, you don't. No, you don't either.
Nice,
to find
man,
a
he's
team.
He's building. It's a 4, 5, 6, 7 year 8 plan. You'll be fine.
nice to meet you. It's available to stream and download now, Miles. Good luck at Horden. Thanks for coming to the country. Thanks for coming on the show. We love you, buddy. Appreciate you being on.
Thank you,
Thanks,
guys.
Myles.